Now if you have understood, we can take the value, the power spectral density of NT, which is this N0 by 2, from Fc as center frequency, Fc plus Bt by 2, Fc minus Bt by 2. This is S0 of F. Okay, now we have to shift this right and left once and right once, so you'll get like this signal. So at the this frequency, 0 frequency, you can see N0 by 2 plus N0 by 2 by shifting right and left, and this is at 2Fc and minus 2Fc. So this guys will not be passed through LPF, so you know that. That is why you can reject these terms, and this is, you can calculate the area under the curve, that is N0 by 2 plus N0 by 2, and it is from frequency minus Bt by 2 to Bt by 2. Okay, so N0 will be your value this, but from frequency Bt by 2 to Bt by 2, minus Bt by 2 to Bt by 2. Okay, so that is how you calculate the power spectral density of SNQF. Okay, mind you, this signal is passing through the low pass, not this low pass filter of after the cross which we saw, like this, we had here a low pass filter, right, when we were multiplying to cosine 2 pi fct and nt. So this was the low pass filter which is passing this term. Okay, and at the output you are getting nq of t. So this is this low pass filter, not this one. Okay, so from there you got this. Now what will happen, since you have the value of SNQF, so your SNDF will be equal to F square divided by AC square and not for frequency range Bt by minus Bt by 2 to Bt by 2. Okay, so this will be the final power spectral density. Now when this signal will pass through LPF, since it is having the bandwidth W, so your frequency range will stick to W, since W is less than Bt by 2. You can see from here, if you will divide the Bt by 2 if you will bring here in the division, that will be equal to Fm into beta plus Fm. So it will be more than Fm. Fm is your W, so it is like W plus W into beta. So clearly you can see Bt by 2 is greater than W. Okay, so that is how you can imagine. And the profile for this, you can see, since it is an F square, parabolic profile will be there from minus Bt by 2 to Bt by 2. This is the profile of SNDF, and when it will pass through low pass filter, you will have this, which will be restricted to minus W2 plus W LPF output. Okay, now you can calculate the noise power, which is integration of this from minus W to W. Okay, which will come out to be 2 N0 W cube divided by 3 AC square. Okay, so now we have a noise power, we have signal power, we can calculate the SNR. Okay, so now we have S0 divided by N0, so we can keep the value is equal to Kf square P, which is S0, and N0 is 2 N0 W cube divided by 3 AC square. You can write, simplify it, 3 AC square Kf square P divided by 2 N0 W cube here. Okay, and you had SI divided by Ni as IC square divided by 2 N0 W. You divide these two terms, you will get FOM is equal to 3 Kf square P divided by W square, which is your standard relation for FOM of frequency modulated signal. Okay, 3 Kf square P divided by W square. Now just a special case, if mt is equal to am cos omega mt will be there, then your P will be am square divided by 2, then your FOM will be 3 by 2 Kf square am square divided by W square, which comes out to be FOM is equal to 3 by 2 beta square, which is mostly used FOM for FM signal. Okay, but standard is this relation, 3 Kf square P is the power of the message signal divided by W square, where W is message signal bandwidth, Kf is frequency sensitivity. Okay, so that's how you calculate figure of merit of FM. We have made certain uh, uh, approximation. So I'll show you the source from where I've taken this proof, so that you can look up to. Okay, if you are not convinced with me. Okay. Hello. Hello. Check. Okay, so I want to mention the source from where I have seen the proof, or where I have seen the calculation. So it is the book by Simon Hacking. It's a communication system, 4th edition. I will attach this book. Okay, so here in this you have a topic called noise in FM receivers. So you can see a receiver. There is a limiter and discriminator. So discriminator does the same thing what PLL does. It takes the phase of the input and differentiates it, and it is made up of envelope detector and a differentiator, but the function is same. So since we have discussed how PLL works, that is why I included PLL. This limiter is actually not necessary as much. If you have noise in the amplitude, it will only restrict the amplitude to plus AC or minus AC, just like that. Okay, so that is the function of limiter we have seen, but it does not affect the phase. This is what is important. So instead of discriminator, I have showed you PLL, and limiter we can add before PLL. Okay, but I have not added it, since it will not affect anything in SNR. It will only restrict the values to AC, the amplitude. Okay, so band pass filter is everything is same, low pass filter, band pass filters and all. So what I want to mention here is, if you'll see, it is made up of this differentiator and envelope detector. If you'll come here, you'll see the reason for approximation here, where AC is greater than RT. I made so carrier to noise ratio is very higher than 1 at the input of discriminator. In our case, it is in input of PLL. So you can see the reason why he took the approximation. Second reason where I made this psi t minus phi t is equal to psi t. So here also where I have I am not convinced with the reason, or I didn't get it, I guess. So here it is given that the phase psi t is uniformly distributed over 2 pi radians. It means psi t minus phi t is also uniformly distributed over 2 pi radians. And it has considered carrier to high carrier to noise ratio, and that is why he wrote psi t minus phi t is equal to psi t only. So this I didn't get actually, but you can see and you can look up to the proof. It is the best proof till now I've got, the calculation for FOM of FM receiver. So you can see this part. It is in page number 143, you can see, and everything is same. So rest everything is clear, I believe. So you can see here the SNR he came out with 3 beta square divided by 2 and all everything. So single tone. So you can see 3 beta square here, 3 by 2 beta square, and its standard is 3kf square p divided by w square. So rest everything is same. If you have any doubts, you can look up to this part of the book. Okay, just to get more confidence. So I'll attach this PDF into this resources, so you can see. Okay.